Hey everybody, Rodman here for yet another episode of RimWorld on the Sea Ice. So, to answer some of your questions, I bought a relatively cheap condenser mic to improve the audio quality. That should be arriving to me in a few days. I'm sure you'll all notice when it arrives. I'll sound a bit different. Right now I'm on a high quality headset that I use for gaming, but obviously it doesn't have the kind of quality you're looking for. What else? So another one was about rotting corpses. Of course, I can't prove this to you at the moment because I don't have any out here. But I was fairly certain that I saw Serra with a observed rotting corpse debuff. I think what happens is when a corpse deteriorates outside, it kind of mummifies, right? It eventually becomes a skeleton, even on sea ice, because it doesn't technically rot the way a normal corpse would. But when you see a skeleton, the pond still thinks it's a rotting corpse. What I'm going to do this episode, and this will only pay off episodes in the future, is to basically cause corpses to rot. I'll leave them out purposefully. So I have a bit of a base redesign in mind. And I'm going to be doing that this episode, trying to make it a little bit better. And I'm trying to think if there's any other big sort of commonly asked questions. Oh, another one, Discord channel. So yeah, I have a personal Discord channel I use for just playing with friends. But I'm planning on maybe launching a Discord channel to try to keep tabs on this stuff, the streaming side of the thing. So I'm going to work on getting that up and running. And I'll have more information for you on that. What else? A lot of people think that the base looks like a lot of different things. That's par for the course. At least it's not phallic this time. It has been in the past. Alright, let's go ahead and start letting the timer roll. So, the base redesign. I think, after giving some thought, I actually want double walls around the beautiful oh my god, words. Hydroponic farm area. So that is what I'm going to focus on this episode, is to try to keep this forever warmer. So this is obviously a very large space, and as a result, it's quite tough to keep warm. So I'm gonna, standing in the doorway. I'm going to work on that, and you'll see where this is going pretty soon. I'm basically doing a double wall. They're more heat efficient than a gap wall, and I'm just going to micromanage Serra to get this built quick, and then I'm going to destroy the outside third wall. I figure that's the best way to convert gap into non-gap. And this takes a lot of my resources, but in the end, we'll have a more protected farm, and we'll have a warmer farm. And that's what matters in the end, right? So, the corners aren't necessary. They're just aesthetically pleasing. But gap walls are less heat efficient than normal walls. Just making sure. Oh, battery level. Sometimes when you hyper focus on one thing, you kind of ignore the big picture. Big picture being, I don't really have wind power right now, and my base is getting increasingly unpowered. Still in the red. Not by much. Ooh, cargo pods. Let's see if Mr. Randy was kind. Oh, some plasteel. It's not bad. It's probably too far for me to go for midwinter. Can we just... Oh my goodness. Just build that. Thank you. Alright, then we can just get rid of that whole thing. In fact, I'm going to get rid of this too. Change materials for that. What am I doing here? Yep, there we go. A little bit of cotton time. Come on. Alright, we still have some steel walls in here as well. But that's probably enough. Man, this wind is tantalizingly slow. Alright, so that's a bunch of additional cotton. That I'll utilize soon. Why'd you wake up in the middle of the night? I don't know. But hey, they got some lovin'. A home is trapped underground. Alright, Mr. Home. Go do some cleaning. I'm gonna make sure not to venture too far because it's quite cold. Trying to keep the pawns on task. Is there any other... Yeah, there's some other home zones that don't belong. Ooh, exotic goods. Now you're talking dirty. And a raid. Attacking immediately. Let's see what they're wearing. They're dead. They're unbelievably dead. It's cute that they thought, you know, they could fight me. Alright, let's flip this back on. And this one too. What can we sell these guys? Nothing. Like, literally nothing. That's cool. I can buy a monkey. Well, no, I don't have the silver, but they're selling a monkey. Is, I think, a more accurate statement. Alright, so how is my... Let's try to lose my hypothermia. Alright, home is warmer. Time to head out. Don't love the idea of using my power grid for cover. But it gives him the chance to have a little cover and not get shot. And I never wear my flak vest, do I? They're fleeing. Just keep firing on them. You need the practice. Alright, these are guardsmen. These two I'm going to strip. The other two I think I can try to capture. Because the other two have slightly warmer clothing, -40, -50. They can make it out to the edge of the map. Whereas the first two cannot. So I'll put them here. Some raid you guys had. We got a flak vest out of that. Let's see if we can get them back to base in time. So they're not pirates. Oh. Jenny the surgeon died. This one stayed alive. What are we working on? All the blocks to a corner. Alright. Don't leave the base for a moment. Oh, another raid. They're going to prepare a while, so I'm not even going to worry about them. I won't be able to retrieve their bodies. They're going to be too far. Is any of them going to make it to me? Nope, not really. And I have my beautiful flyer. Oh, I need to flick this on too. Now that I just lost all my battery power. Thanks, Randy. And cargo pods is a gift for screwing with me. Those cargo pods aren't too far. Alright, Mr. Holm. Let's get you cooking with gas here. He's now warmer. So we will... Oh, right. I know a lot of you don't really like the caravanning exploit. I apologize. This challenge would be formidably more difficult without it. And I am just a mortal at the whims of Randy. I can't afford not to use such an exploit. Alright, so you, Mr. Prisoner, are going to get released. Whether you make it out or not is up to you. But I will have done my civic duty in attempting. Alright, let's see if the exotic goods will take any of this crap. And they won't, because why would they? It's crap. And... sleepy time. Maybe I shouldn't have dumped them out at 5 in the morning. Maybe I should have waited for better temperature. Oh well. Nope, she exited healthy. I didn't even look. Total badass. Alright, so we have some corpses that will deteriorate. I'm obviously not going to be able to retrieve them midwinter. That would be Death Wish. Alright, I changed the entrance a little bit to accommodate more defenders. That was a suggestion one of you made, so I appreciate that. I need to get better at writing down who makes these suggestions so I can name drop you guys for being smarter than I am. That'd be the kind thing to do, right? Alright, Mr. Holm, if I might just caravan you once again. I know. A lot of people are saying that watching me caravan is the least interesting part of the series. I apologize. It is a important thing to do, though. Just to put that out there. Without that, I'd be really stuck hauling a lot, and very dangerously so. Okay, so we're done forming that caravan. Dumping stockpile. Okay, go. Just bear with me. All will make sense soon. I'm gonna have a little smiley corpse stockpile, if you guys don't mind. Corpses 1, because we want them to rot. Corpses 2, corpses 3. Storage. Corpses of human legs. Copy the settings and paste the settings. There's nothing wrong with me, right? Right, guys? This is totally normal behavior. And then, once I've seen about the deterioration levels, I can set it on fire. So there's that. Oh, really? Right as I sow everything? I guess it's better right when I sow everything. When it's near full grown. Alright, so I wanted a marble autodor here. They're a little bit tougher. Alright, this blight is spreading. Let's make that a priority. Honestly, since nothing is really full grown, I'll just regrow it all. So it's all coming up at the same time. Sorry, I know you want to rest, but I also want you to be able to eat food. If I have to be mean and force you to do some work so you can eat food, then so be it. Actually, you know, it's probably just easier just to work. And we keep getting milk, otherwise I would need to plant additional rice over cotton. But Randy sees fit to give us some milk from the skies above. Alright, restrict, let's Copy, paste, and head back to sleep. The skull has an eye now. Vitals monitor. Sweet. Transport pod. That's a pretty useful one. Got to figure out how to utilize it, but growing cash crops or something, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Ooh, another eye. Getting all sorts of fancy now, aren't we? Alright, once she has sorted out her needs, I'm gonna micromanage her to build the rest of the wall. Alright. Moving the marble stockpile closer would obviously be more efficient, but yeah, I guess I should do that, right? I said it, thought about it, need to do it. Merging. It's critical that marble... Oh, not chunks, sorry. Manufactured blocks. Where is it? Raw resources, stone blocks, marble. Alright, that will go a little faster. Let's get some slag going too. And this ought to keep the farm considerably warmer than it was before. Where are you? Oh. Going outside. So there's still one more corpse left to be hauled. Guess I'll let you rest. No, you're not that tired, even though it is sleep time. There is yet more work to be done, young Padawan. Incapacitated refugee. Well, how long are they going to be there for? 8 days? Yeah, you're dead. Because I cannot leave the base. Okie dokie. Then, we'll trim the edges. Going to reset. Yeah, they can't even get it to 70. So there's really no need to stagger it. Oh, I'm not using this. Let's power that off. Don't have a heck of a lot of marble left, but I feel pretty good about the way we used it. Okay, we have almost no nutrition. So that's next. Let's tidy up the kitchen first, though. There we go. Our batteries drain out pretty quickly. Thank you, wind, for being useless. That's a lot of heaters. I'm gonna see if I can't power off 2 of them and make do. So I think I can. Okay, one of the eyes are done. It's kind of a weird thing to say, but you all know what I mean. And another raid. And they're all dead too. Womp, womp. Look at all these sweet corpses out there. How much does a corpse weigh? Ugh. Gonna have to haul them one at a time. Alright, so one of you mentioned that dusters are the most resource, cost, and money efficient. I'm going to take you at your word and make some beautiful cotton dusters. Yeah, you flee. Oh, you actually... Oh. You almost made it out. Loser. Randy murdered you. No, that's pretty cold. Shoot frenzy. A little stuck indoors. Observe the corpse. Oh, it is not a very good temperature in here, is it? Those bad boys were required. Got a little silver here. Floors. Sterile. For 3 tiles. Well, 3 tiles sounds like we can do a kitchen that has been long awaited. So maybe that's what we do. I just don't know where to put it. I'll have to think about that. So we have mostly... Oh, we don't have... Which marble do we have? 50? I guess we'll just marbleize the farm. It's the most important area. That is a new word I just made up. Transport pod. Okay. Deep drilling. There's no such thing as deep drilling on the ice. Flak armor. I don't know. At this point, it's just... I'm going to be done with all the potential research way before I need to. Alright, 1, 15, 30... Do we have enough? We do. Barely. Don't shirk your duties, you gotta construct. This dear old farm is gonna be nice and cold. Now the beauty of stone is not so flammable. Tougher. So our door versus your door is whole 30 points tougher. It's not that much, but Every little bit counts when you're getting raided. How's the batteries? I was right to check. Batteries are junko. Okay, batteries are too junko. Sorry, I gotta turn these off. Stupid wind. Alright, rather than cussing out the wind like I've been doing, I think it's about time to have a conversation with Randy about my power grid. Which is to say, make it better. Make it the much better. The more power I can store, the more secure my future is here. So yes, this is a lot of batteries, but I'm thinking about the future. Alright, let's go Constructo. And we just about doubled our power grid. Now, of course, the zap fires are going to be a lot worse. But, you know, that's a risk I run. Alright, floors. We will make a mix of dusters and dark carpets. So the only place I know for real that won't probably not get redesigned is our beautiful farm here. So I can feel rest assured I can put carpet in there and not think that I'll have to tear it up anytime soon. It should probably have been green carpet. I kind of like gray carpet. I mean, given how drab and dark the sea ice is, I might as well have decor to match. Okay. There isn't much to do at the moment. Cook simple meals, I guess. Power this baby back on. Batteries are getting pretty full. Oh, they swap places. We might want to slag some of the weapons. I guess I should check market value. Anything under 100, I'll slag. Okay. It's probably under 100. Probably on 100. Yep, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and slag some weapons. We also got another flak vest, which is cool. And another day survived on the rim. Let's take a look at this world. So we have peace talks here. Incapacitated refugee named Coyote, who's a soldier. In a prisoner camp. Yeah, I can't really do any of these. Hopefully he throws out some additional events. Okay, speaking of which. Transpo crash. Yep, you are. You might as well be on Mars. That is so far away. Especially at this temperature. Feeling a little trapped indoors, are we? Here's a nice reminder of how damn cold it is. No, let's stay away from the corpses. Okay, marched you around. We're out of slag, it seems. And now you get reminded of how damn cold it is. Where am I going? Nobody knows. Okay, we got the flak armor going. Maybe some drug production. See, I would prefer to make an economy based upon clothing because we need clothing, sturdy, hardy clothing to survive. But there is no doubt that producing drugs is probably more profitable. I just don't think I'm going to go that route because of the fact that getting my crafting skill up is also important. If that makes sense to you all. Yeah, see now when there's no wind, the batteries can share a negative load a little bit better. Of course, I haven't topped these batteries up yet. But that's a separate issue. Sure, I'll offer safety. Y'all are gonna die, but you know, whatever. Might as well fill the map up with corpses. Gives me something to do later on. Ooh, and cargo pods of uranium. Do you even have a chance at making it to the... No, you don't. What about them? Could they make it? Well, not this asthmatic asshole. He's not going to make it. And he is the warmest gear out of all of you? Oof, you're done for. Y'all are done for. These people I might be able to strip. They're running straight in. So let's go mobilize. Actually, for once, I'm going to remember to mobilize properly. Despy the Urchin is downed. Most of them are about to follow a similar grisly fate. Boom 1. Oh, they're tribals. Home got hit. Alright. You hit me, I'm hitting back. Alright, and enough of them have collapsed. Nice recurve bow. Wow, he died super quick. Oh, I don't want Despy. I want Serra. How did you die so quickly? What killed you? Log. Oh, we shot him to death? Yeah, I guess we did. Despy. So I'm gonna burn Despy because he's. Oh, can we strip you in time? Yes. I'm gonna burn Despy because he's kind of not supposed to be out there. So we're gonna say allow stranger corpses, copy settings, and paste settings. We don't want familiars, colonists, to be wrapped up in that. Okie doke. Now let's go ahead and yeah. Caravan. And this pays for a lot. Once we can sell this stuff. Okay. Another raid. Good luck, Mr. Pirates. I am not so easy of a target to raid. Yeah, you're done. Don't steal my plasteel on the way out, though. That'd be annoying. Don't be annoying. Well, our evil smile is slowly filling up. You guys were real scary, weren't you? Got drug production. Let's go with tube television. Okay, so now we have a nice backup battery system. Oh, another suggestion someone made was to put the batteries in the vanometric power cell, switching the power grid around. Alright, and I really like that idea, so I'm going to do that. Let's move this wood a little bit. So all this will be making sense soon. I think I'm going to have 2 backup batteries. Y'all are sleeping? It's midday. I guess I get to keep you up in a bad way. Alright, let's start delivering. Alright, so now if I put the vanometric... Oh, you know what I could do? I could do it like this. Mr. Holmes, sorry, I know. Moving you around a lot. I did not say you were done, however. then... Alright, so now if we look at the power grid, this switch, which is under the simple meals. Can you clean? Come on, a little bit more clean. And this base gets dirty. So if I need to emergency cut power, I can cut power. What is powering the... Oh, so the windmills will power the top as best they can. But the farm stays powered. That's sort of the idea. Ideally, I'd run the power from the windmills straight to these batteries and then feed back to the grid. Like, run this line down around here. And I could do that, but I'm not going to at the moment. I didn't realize I had a severed cable up there, too. No. Sew it all, sew it all. Finish the job. Alright, so we're almost through this damn cold winter. Oh, you have the wrong weapon in hand. What was it? Bolt? Get inside, my little friend. And some more cotton. Beautiful. Harvest botched. That's baloney. Yeah, viewing them is disturbing. I know. But it's for science. Okay, got the tube television. How about flat screen? Is there anything smarter than this? I mean, I could just start doing crosslink caskets and the like. Medicine production? That's not bad. Don't have a drug bench, but that'd be a smart thing to do. Alright, so we'll have 40 left over for flooring. 1, 7, 14, 21, 28. I could do it like that. Why isn't he eating? If you hungry, you eat. Silly billies. So we're slowly accumulating stuff. Ooh, another meteorite. Oh shit! That is not just an average meteorite. Wow, we got frostbite from that small trip. Damn. Did I change my gear? Oh shit, yes I did. That explains a lot of it. Stupid pawns. I was wondering why I was getting all that horrible hypothermia. What did I just take off? I took off... Not allow that. Not allow that. Or that one, or that one, or that one. Or this one. Stop trying to wear crap that's gonna get you killed. Alright, so I think I can actually manage some long, maybe not these guys, but some closer long distance hauling, like these guys possibly, or these guys. That's probably definitely doable. Another good duster. Alright, now that we're out here, let's go ahead and do some hauling. Like I said. Alright. Should be good. Just shivering. Alright. Rice is almost grown. Got some more cargo pods of squirrel meat. It's a little far from the base. With spring coming around, it'll be more doable. But yeah, just that a somewhat short trip like that, and I'm getting serious hypothermia, which is pretty quick. Pretty dang quick. Alright, this auto pistol is definitely going to get smelted. The bolt won't. The bolt's kind of nice. What about this? Smelted. Yeah, Persona Core. Damn, that's kind of far, but really, really, really important. So first, and then rest. And hopefully midday tomorrow I can go for this squirrel meat. I'm glad Randy hasn't been dropping me like human meat. That would be upsetting. So I've had to worry a lot less about my power grid with the additional batteries, which is nice. Ooh, exotic goods. It'll still be there. Damn it. Nothing they want to buy. At least we're generating a lot of wind. God, did I just jinx myself? Probably. Alright, now I'm going to warm up for the midday run. Looks to me like we aren't generating enough power. Click. kill the light. It's always the biggest culprit. These heaters out here honestly aren't... One of you guys commented and made a good point that it would just be better to keep the things that need to be warm and not worry about the entranceways and the like. And you're not wrong about that. Whoa, that felt close. What? I have never seen that. In all of my days, I have never seen that. Man, I need a mining pond. So, I keep being told, mine it, mine it, mine it. But, like, my return on investment for mining as a level 2 or level 0 is terrible. I'm not going to get any resources out of that. It'd just be dismal. Which is why I have not mined it yet. Alright, so it's as midday gets. Let's form Caravan of Serra. And let's lower her weight a bit so she can carry as much as she can. Walking past the creepy smile. Perfect, I can get all of this. Definitely got cold. Probably just gonna hit serious. Yep. Alright, medicine. Fire foam poppers are also seriously underrated. As for the rest of this slag, call this slag 2. As a low priority of slag. And we can get cooking on the nice stuff. Haul on the squirrel meat to the zone. Let her go to sleep. Alright, the backup batteries are almost topped up, and then I'll allow the main batteries to get up to about at least a third before I enable the grow light again. Seems reasonable. Alright, so I have 2 corpses out there. I have this spacer here. I have the uranium, yeah. I should grab that. I mean, it's not going anywhere. I'm not at a risk of losing it or anything, but it'd be wise to grab it. Alright, so we're at about a third. Let's go ahead and start growing again. Actually, I'll power these on. Couldn't hurt. A little bit extra power. A little bit extra heat, I should say. We're pushing towards the end of this winter, this last day. Almost had exactly the right amount of meat to everything else ratio. It's a lot of calories we just gained there. Okay, we got fire foams. I don't know. At this point, I'm just doing long range so I can get Starflight. We have ratty apparel. What's ratty? Our shirt is ratty. There's a nice shirt right here for you. Clearing the forest. Alright. Let's get that uranium before I forget about it. I am often forgetful. Might not be able to stack it all like that. Guess we'll see. Could be too heavy. Yeah, it's going to be too heavy. Alright, gear. Drop. Load. Load. Nope. Load. Load as much as you can carry. And then haul the rest. One trip. I like how she just sometimes vomits out slag when there's no place for it. Just like, blah, slag everywhere. We definitely need to smelt some. Alright, so we have some stuff to still pick up. I've been trying to keep up with it, but Randy just keeps sending us suicidal raiders. And I feel obliged to let them die. Although it did release one this episode, right? We had a prisoner release. Oh, there goes our power. Thanks, wind. We're just gonna let the slagger go. Oh, here comes the wind again. It's a pretty good amount of steel I just regained. Alright, transport pod crash. Let's see, are you a miner? You have no hope of surviving. Wow, look at her temperature range. Like, are you kidding me? How could I save you even if I wanted to save you? It's just not possible. Alright, time to lower my mood by hauling corpses. It's the first day of spring, though. Speaking of which, I'm actually, I don't know how, speaking of which. Never mind. Remove the speaking of which. I'm well over my hour. Not well over, but a few minutes over. So I'm going to call this quits. I've been enjoying all the comments. I've been trying to respond to all of them. As you may have noticed, there's quite a few of them. Because you guys are enthusiastic about this playthrough. As am I, honestly. So if you think I'm doing something dumb, if you think I have a blind spot, need to improve something that I haven't been improving at, give me a holler. I am always down to hear feedback, as long as it's constructive and not mean. I'm just kidding. You guys haven't been mean. And like always, if you have any suggestions for games or for attempts at RimWorld or any of that, also drop me a line. I hope you tune in next time. And just a reminder, in a few days, I'll even have a better microphone because you requested it. Okay, well, adios all, and I'll catch you next time.